What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got a massive topic to go over and talk about. We're going to be going over all the leaked upcoming weapons, and that actually include the KAR98K and the SPAS. I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to these weapons, so we're going to talk about them, all the information and the details that have been leaked so far, when they are expected to release, and all that good stuff. So if you find the video helpful or informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A quick reminder, I did post a video yesterday going over all the upcoming Season 3 camos. We have some animated ones. A lot of them are going to be free for you to unlock, and I show you guys when and how you'll be able to get them. So if you missed that video, I highly recommend you check it out. The link will be down in the description. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's jump into it. Yesterday we received a surprise playlist update, and this actually brought in two things. The first one is the molecule camo is now trackable and you are now able to unlock it. The challenge is very straightforward. You need to play high trip resurgence and win a match. I know a lot of you guys ended up playing it, you won that match, but they didn't give you the camo, and apparently it was bugged for like the whole first day and a half that they added it. They did a playlist update yesterday midday, and that actually ended up fixing it. Unfortunately, if you got the win before, you will need to go over and get another win. And if you want to check and see if you have it, you'll need to go over to the special tab in the camos. It's not going to be available in the event tab because it is like a Easter egg secret challenge type of thing. There's also a second hidden reward, and this one's easier. All you have to do is play one game of high trip resurgence, and that will unlock you this new weapon charm called take one and wait 30 minutes. The brand new playlist update also ended up bringing in a new mode for multiplayer called Get High. This is that parkour map that we talked about. Apparently it was only here for a limited time. As soon as they did the update, they said it's going to be available for 4 hours and 20 minutes, and it actually ended up going away. I believe they're going to do this daily. We'll be bringing it back every day, and maybe towards the end of the event it'll just stay as a regular playlist that you can play at any time. But what it is you and like 20 something other players will jump into a match. You guys can't eliminate each other. You'll be able to do a parkour race, and the goal is to get high. There's a door all the way at the very top. You only have a time limit of 10 minutes to get all the way up there. It really doesn't matter what the other players are doing. As long as you don't mess up too often, you're able to get that. I thought maybe you would get a reward because it's actually not that easy to do. It took me like an hour or two of tries just to actually get that. And once you do, it literally just teleports you to the start again. Doesn't give you a victory, doesn't give you an animation, no rewards, nothing at all. I feel like it would have been a very good thing to give you rewards because I don't think many players are going to be able to get it, and this would be a good opportunity to give us maybe another camo, something nice like that. But as of right now, there's no rewards tied to this at all. It's just something fun that you could do. So if you're wondering what the gameplay is in this video, that's literally what it is. It's called the Get High Parkour map, and it should be available probably every day for 4 hours and 20 minutes in the afternoon. Anyways, let's go over and talk about the major topic we have for today, and that is the new leaked weapons that were found in the files. So according to leakers, with the Season 3 update that we got, they also added some new weapons into the back end in the codes of the files, and here's a list of all these different codes. You may understand them, you may not, but among these, two weapons are very special. One of them is the SPAS 12, which I'll talk about in just a second, and the second one is the KAR98K. This one is something that has been highly requested. I've seen so many comments ever since Warzone 2 came out. People are like, where is the KAR98K? It was one of the best snipers ever to use in Warzone 1, and the fact that they took it away is not really fair. Well, guess what? They're actually bringing it back. It's sitting in the files right now. There's a couple things that you need to know about it though. The very first thing is this weapon is not going to be the same exact one that we received in MW 2019. As you know, Sledgehammer is currently the lead for Modern Warfare 3. They're the ones doing all these updates. That Modern Warfare 2019 version of the car is a Infinity Ward weapon, and as you guys know, with like the whole situation and things like that, they're only bringing in Sledgehammer weapons as of right now, like we saw with the Moors, the Bal 27 coming in, all these remastered weapons. They're gonna do the same thing here, but this version of the car is actually gonna be coming in from Vanguard. I know this is probably gonna disappoint a lot of you guys because the MW 2019 version was actually a really goated sniper. It's probably one of the best ones compared to the one we had in World War II and in Vanguard. And with Vanguard, it was like the ADS time was a little too slow compared to what we saw with sniping on MW 2019. Now, there is some good news though, because it says the leakers found in-game files of the OG KAR98K returning to Warzone in season. It's an exact copy of the KAR98K before the nerf, making it a one-shot at all ranges. Verdansk and OG KAR98, and then they showcase an image of the files, and then they follow up with that, hey, I'm Alex, a leaker posted, and he said the car, and then he said 5x emoji. It's actually gonna have 10, and he's probably talking about the bullets in the mag, because according to Bob, he quoted it, he said there's probably the amount of bullets in the KAR98K. To elaborate, the KAR98K has a default magazine, 2 increased size mags, a stripper clip option, and a single option, either a way to shoot it like the Moors or a way to reload one at a time. Not entirely sure sure which one is going to be default, which sort of proves a little bit further that it is going to be the Vanguard version. Now let's talk about the potential release date. According to leakers, since this weapon was added into the files as soon as the Season 3 update began, it means that this could potentially be launching as early as Season 4. So that means we'll have one more update in between, which is Season 3 Reloaded. And then in Season 4, they're going to be introducing this brand new weapon. Usually when it comes to weapons, nothing is confirmed until like the very end. And then unless Call of Duty confirms it, maybe with like a blog post photo or something like that, they usually will hype up something as big as this around a month or two in advance. And with the popularity of this weapon, they're definitely going to market it in some sort of way. So we'll have a little bit more information as we get closer. But as of right now, it looks like it could potentially release in Season 4. I went ahead and made a concept of what the KAR98K would look like in game. And this is what it would look like in the gunsmith. And to me, it looks like it would make a perfect fit. So I really do hope that they bring this as early as possible. The next weapon I want to talk about is the SPAS 12. So this was among some of the weapons that was also leaked with the brand new Season 3 update that is set to arrive in future seasons. I do remember in a little Q&A, they talked about how the SPAS, as well as a couple weapons from the OG MW2, would make their return during the life cycle of Modern Warfare 3. And it looks like it's actually true because they're bringing in this weapon. There's no information other than the name just being in the files. So we don't know what type of updates they did to it. What I can guarantee is Sledgehammer has done a really good job remastering and bringing back weapons and keeping them to the true exact nature that they used to be. So for example, the Morse feels just like it did with AW, has that same hard-hitting sound. It plays and feels just like it. Same with all the other weapons that they've brought back from past Call of Duty titles. They have been doing a good job so far. They haven't really butchered any of the weapons. All the OG weapons look and feel exactly the same. Even the Battle 27, which is going to release later in the Reloaded update, from the photo, it actually looks very similar to the original one, and hopefully it's going to play exactly the same. But some other weapons that have been leaked so far that will be coming into the life cycle of MW3, that include the PC9, which is also one of the weapons that was revealed along with the SPAS and the KAR98, and this is what it will look like. And then the next thing that we have is just a long list of other weapons that are expected to release during the life cycle of Modern Warfare 3 at some point. And he says right here, Season 5 weapons. So this is not Season 4, but Season 5. And this is the Type 97 AR, the Type 63 from Black Ops Cold War, and then we have the Gallo SA-12 from Black Ops Cold War, a shotgun, and then we have the Ruger P85, which is a handgun. We have a shovel melee, and they said an SMG or an LMG. We also have the bow weapon that's still sitting in the files. We originally thought it was going to come in, I believe, maybe in Season 2, then it got pushed back Season 3, then it got pushed back yet again. It would make sense to bring it into Season 4, but at the same time, it would have made sense for them to introduce it along with the Walking Dead event, and they never did that. So we're going to have to wait and see, but this is also a potential weapon that is also sitting in the files at the moment, and it's literally complete. I mean, they have all these different bows, all these different effects that they do, poison darts, ones that stun, ones that shock, ones that have like a little flare on them. It's just different types of bows and ammunition types that are available along with it. So we're just waiting for the update to actually end up bringing it into the game. Anyways, another thing that they plan on doing into Warzone is it looks like Raven Software appears to be working on an option that would allow your gas mask to either function as it does now, equipped as soon as you pick it up, or how we used to be in Warzone 1 where you equip when you enter the gas and you remove when you exit. As the feature isn't released but strings for the option are in the files, I can only assume they broke something with gas masks while fixing this feature. As of right now, there is a problem with the gas mask. If you put it on and you run into the gas, you still take damage, and they're currently working on it and fixing it, and this has been something that's been happening for around like 3 to 4 days now, and I think it's maybe because they wanted to do an update to it. If you guys recall, in the very beginning of Warzone 2, they did have that feature where you would have the gas mask in your backpack, but then when you walk into the gas, it would put it on and do that little animation, and then when you walk out, it would do the animation where it would take it off. That was something that people did like, but at the same time got very annoying, because when you would leave the gas, you could be in the middle of a gunfight and it would do the animation and you're no longer able to shoot. So something that a lot of players wanted is for to automatically put the gas mask on but cut out the animation. So just automatically put it on when you're in the gas, take it off when you're not in there and don't need it, but without that long animation that could ruin your potential gunfight. Anyways, so far in terms of the weapons and everything we know in regards to upcoming content, this is what has been leaked so far. Let me know, what are your thoughts and opinions? Are you guys looking forward to seeing the KAR98K? Do you prefer the Vanguard one, or would you have preferred the MW 2019? Anyways, expect follow-ups for this video. As soon as we get more information, I will make other videos to just detail it and talk about it even more. So definitely make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any brand new COD news or updates. I'm making my job to make sure that you are always up to date. But it's been your boy Chizo. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.